welcome to another exciting video. Today we'll be exploring another aspect of Flexbox, and that will be flex basis. Now, the most flexible part of Flexbox is the sizing. We use three properties to handle the resizing of Flexbox children along the flex direction, flex grow, flex shrink, and flex basis, which are all applied to individual flex children and not to the flex container. So let's start with flex basis. With flex basis, you can define the optimal size of a child along the flex direction. Let me explain what that means with an example. So here, in this example, we have three H1 tags with different background colors to make them distinguishable. You can go ahead over here in the body tag and set the display to flex. Save this. Notice that even though H1s are block tags that usually have a default width set to 100%, they shrink down to the content width here. Let's dig into the complexity of how the width is determined. If I set a width on the first child over here entitled 1 to, let's say, 220 pixels, it's going to respect that width. But if I set the flex basis over here, save this, it will override the set width, but it will not exceed the max width or go under the min width. In a sense, what is happening here is a cascading hierarchy. If flex basis is not set, it defaults to auto, which means look at the dimension corresponding to the flex direction. Since our flex direction here is row, the corresponding dimension is width. If width is not set, it defaults to the content width of the element, which in this case is just the size of the word. Because of the complexity this hierarchy can introduce, I recommend sticking with flex basis, not setting a width for all Flexbox children in row flex direction or height for all column flex direction children. It makes it easier to know where your dimension is being set. Flex basis is the ideal size for the element along the flex direction if it has enough room.